I was able to sing before I could read. My first public performance was aged 2 in a chemist shop near the Archway Road in London, where I hit a prolonged and piercing top C. I do remember this. I felt a very strong urge to let rip, much in the way a bird probably does on a sunny morning. According to my mother, it came completely out of the blue with no warning whatsoever, and left the people waiting for their prescriptions in a state of shock, hearing this loud and resonant sound come from such a tiny person. These podcasts and videos are my way of attempting to understand that motivation to sing and to write songs, to resonate and vibrate for myself and my fellow humans. Where do my cultural and social influences originate from? I've always done things intuitively and instinctively. I haven't previously spent a lot of time analysing how I perform, why I perform, etc. I just know that I love it and that it comes so naturally to me. So I'm looking deeply into those things now, and hopefully entertaining both myself and others on the journey, as I'll be singing in every podcast. A song has 50% value when only the composer has heard it. Until they connect with listeners who are able to relate to them, the songs can't fulfill themselves. They don't fully come to life until others are also resonating with them. Coming from a family of singers and musicians, a fascinating bunch of characters you are bound to hear more about in future podcasts, vibration and resonance have always been an essential part of my existence. My life was buzzing with music from an early age. My brother singing on reggae music, which boomed through the house, bringing the vibrations into my bedroom. I would in turn be practicing folk songs, blues and soul songs, classical arias that my parents taught me, and putting on some of the greats of the 70s onto my record player, such as Led Zeppelin, Bob Marley, The Strawbs, Pink Floyd, Roy Ayers, Sandy Denny, Neil Young, Leonard Cohen, Joni Mitchell, Weather Report, Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Third World, and the list goes on and on. Listening and feeling vibration after vibration, resonance after resonance, hearing music, breathing music day after day, tunes, rhythms, lyrics, voices, instruments. For more than 30 years I have been a practicing Buddhist. Something I now realise has played a big role in my musical development. It's been a journey of learning and development in day-to-day life, through the challenge of applying Buddhist principles along the way. The key to my connection with this form of Buddhist practice is in the powerful resonance of the chanting which forms its central core. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo. So here I found another way to immerse myself in uplifting vibration and resonance. Chanting with a group of people is a powerful and inspiring experience. From the age of around 12-ish, my mother organised her 3 children and some of our friends into a folk singing group with our guitars, voices and recorders, flute, vocal harmonies and hand drums. Pure resonance and rhythm. Hardly a moment of my life has been without music. A musical performance of one kind or another. Without my music, I'm a lost and lonely child, longing for a magical companion that it has grown used to and become one with. I've merged my soul with music, and it won't be separated. I imagine it has been so over many lifetimes. So for now, I'll skip the main part of my life and go straight to 7 years ago when I met my husband, with whom I now work. He's also a musician with a great love for this art of music and for performance. He has an addiction to resonance rather like my own. He's now also joined me in my Buddhist chanting. So you can imagine how bathed in sound we have become. I feel like a fish swimming in water. I have resonance, vibration and music to swim through my life in. Interestingly enough, swimming and water have also played a large part in my adventures and my development as a songwriter and singer. Sailing came into my life about 7 years ago and is now a great passion. More about that in another podcast. Thing is, resonance changes everything. We can change our state of mind in a moment through using resonance to expand our perception in the now. Each moment carries the potential of a wonderful well of possibilities. For me, some moments have a golden hue, a magical presence, a oneness with my heart and the heart of everything, particularly when I am performing a favourite song or chanting my favourite mantra. You might relate to this easily if you imagine yourself listening to or playing your favourite piece of music, and you remember the feelings it gives you and how it can change your outlook. Also, the way that listening to music can make time pass differently, more quickly when you are socialising and enjoying a dance or a song, more slowly when you get lost in a slow lament. Your choice of music can also carry you through a stressful time, like a prolonged drive on a long journey or hemmed in a traffic jam. The way I see it is that resonance and vibration can help us to dip into the well of beauty and peace and strength and sustenance that we all know exists somewhere within us. It's expansive and it's vast. It's also warm and welcoming. It's beyond the restrictions of time and space, and it can help us to forget our loneliness, our stress, and to feel connected. Sometimes we can forget how close those positive feelings are, and that they are within our reach in every moment. I'd like to sing something of mine now that comes from my understanding of this concept I've been attempting to explain. I'll let the song complete the picture. It's called The Song Inside.
Hear the song inside you, let the story begin. Believe its beauty. You know you got to give your own life a prayer. All the saints say yeah. Hear the song inside, the melody is yours. Bright your pathway. But can you hear it through the tracks you have laid? Will you let it play? You may find a beat that rocks your soul to life. Begin. Can you believe its beauty?